good morning, everyone. Start with INPX. I said it in the Steady Trade team chat this morning at 7 a.m. ish. Man, love this recipe. Squeezed up at 4 a.m. Friday after hours squeeze, 2 million float. Definitely smells like the chat pump du jour. So INPX definitely. Oh man, I hate to say number one. It's still early, but definitely top of the list. And I do need to make an announcement. Top DNR smells like the chat pump du jour. I know a ton of you will be at the Trader and Investor Summit today and tomorrow. So I was supposed to be there. I've been at every one of those for obviously shut down during COVID, but I think I spoke at 10, 12, 15 of them. So I won't be there, just so everyone knows. And I got a lot of DMs and messages, but my dad is he's over 80. We kind of knew this day was coming for 6 months or so, but it's basically just a matter of time at this point. He's in the hospital, and it's a matter of time. So I did want to point that out because I know a lot of you were and I was looking forward to meeting a lot of you. I was looking forward to speaking, but I did not make the trip to Miami. So have an amazing time. I'm sure it's still going to be an incredible conference. Soak it up. Like again, I know a lot of you are probably getting ready to go there right now. I honestly mean this. I went to the very first Tim Sykes Trader and Investor Conference, 2008, 2009, whenever it was. Changed my life. I'm the things I learned, the mindset change. That was kind of when I decided I was really going to make a go of this and really going to do it for real. Again, this is probably 2008. Met people I'm still friends with, met Mark Crook there, Michael Good there. Trying to think, other trader, So anyway, take advantage of it, soak it up. It's an incredible event, and I'll see you next year. So, all right, that being said, let's get to work. Nerve. If you watched the #1 watch list feature, very intriguing. Halted news pending. We just got a press release. Listen, I'm not surprised by this. I'm not surprised. And I'm going to move on. I won't spend too much time on this because it was in the watch list feature. But if I was Stevie Cohen, if I was a billionaire hedge fund manager, this is exactly what I'd do over the last few weeks. I'd squeeze it on Fridays. I'd bait short sellers with first red days. I'd bait them. I'd run it up on Friday. He knew the news was coming, Well, I should be careful. Stevie Cohen's probably got enough money to make me disappear. Allegedly. He probably knew this PR was coming, allegedly. So this is exactly what I would do if I was going to blow up moron, low float short sellers. So halted news pending, definitely top of the list once it unhalts today. Someone asked, ATXI making another run. Ooh, this is a push through 4 for sure. Nerve, check out the weekly watch list feature video. Well done, Stevie Cohen. Halted news pending. ATXI pushes through 4. Somebody asked about SPRO, man. SPRO needs to hurry up and do something. I appreciate the fact that SPRO is still at 2. It's based at 2 after gapping up from 85 cents. But, this is one of those ones listen, please, please, please keep an alert. But it's got to do something. Like, they need some news. They need something. I mean, as much as I love the stocks, INPX's chat pump. For real? I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, we love when these crappy penny stocks hang around. But, I mean, it's like 2 months, okay? So use the power of alert. I'd keep an alert at like 250. Until that alert goes off, it's just a waiting game. So, hurry up. You need to do something here. Set an alert. And when I say hurry up, I'm talking to SPRO. Okay, it's like, hey, morons at SPRO. How about, like, again, how about a press release? How about a pump? How about something, okay? You need to do something, morons at SPRO. But until it breaks 250, ignore it. What do you think about VEV? I tell you, I like the press release. It's very buzzwordy. I like that they put 100 million right in the headline. Now listen, this crappy penny stock will probably never deliver any one of these things, okay? Electric trucks, okay? These clowns will probably never deliver a single one. Oh, it's BC too. Must be outside Vancouver. Anybody want to know where Elder Grove is? I'm guessing. Let me guess. It's like a suburb of Vancouver. We all know. Where's Vancouver? Yeah, exactly. There we go. What do we know? What do we know? Okay. I mean, here's the deal. Do you guys, and if you're new, you might not understand the significance of Vancouver penny stocks, but do you actually think of all the EV plays out there, of all of them, do you actually think that a Vancouver-based penny stock EV player would ever be able to ship 100 million of anything? Well, maybe their stock, okay? Remember, my friends, what is the number one product of penny stocks? What's the number one product? Stock, okay? So, listen, maybe, I wish it was lower float. Top five dip and rips afternoon VWAP holds. I like the fact that they put 100 million in the headline. So, this is a top 5 play today. Day trade only. So, very buzzy PR. Vancouver play. So, day trade only. But top 5 DNR for sure. FNHC. You know, as always, I am not a fan of quote-unquote true penny stocks. But, man, the chart on this thing is just beautiful. One breaks, man. One. Listen, Oracle's got a level at 99 cents. Remember, it's been proven and it's been proven and it's been proven. Stocks that break $1, stocks that break $10, stocks that break 100 tend to run. FNHC, yeah, love it over one. So, gets a lot of attention if it breaks one. It's been proven. There's people that like track the stats, and when stocks break $1, a significant majority, I wish I could quote the number, but a significant majority of the time, stocks that break $1 continue, and just like at 100. There's a whole academic study, I reference it all the time, even though I can never remember the link, of stocks that break 100. Like for 150 years, you go back, if a stock breaks that whole dollar, that key level of 100, I mean, this is real stocks, a significant majority of them continue. AGFY. And it's just whole dollar, half dollar human mentality. So, woo, baby. It's textbook dip and rip through too. This thing's just been grinding and grinding. What do these guys do? I haven't even looked at what these guys... Oh, is this... Oh, it's weed. Yeah. That's why. I kept wondering, I'm like, why don't I know more about AGR? Because freaking, now I do like that. Here's a key delineation. Not to get too big picture. I like, as much as I constantly hate on weed stocks, I do like these, what do you want to call it? Supplier infrastructure. Like, listen, there is I don't think anyone's making any money. Okay. It's like, but there's so much investment in production of weed that I kind of like this thing because it's not selling. Does that make sense? I'm kind of stuttering around the point. Like, I don't think any of these weed stocks are going to ever make any money, but Jesus, they're spending money. There we go. That's the point I was trying to make. I mean, they're spending, building, expanding. That benefits AGFY. So does that make, you get the delineation? It's like back when the social media companies got started. There's a good analogy. Like when Facebook started, they didn't make any money forever. But man, if you were building data centers for Facebook, you were making money. Because, Facebook's just writing checks, building data centers, They're losing money like crazy, but as a supplier, you're doing well. So that being said, whole dollar, half dollar of 2, or the Oracle level of 225. So AGFY, sober. Man, what do you think about swinging sober? Oh, God. So somebody's asking about swinging sober. Listen, I just can't, in the world we're in, it's just, and I know I've said this many times, there's a time to swing trade. And we had, we had a 5-6 year run, 2014 to 2021. That's like 7 years. Very, very, very swing trader friendly market for like 6 or 7 years. But then Ukraine happened, and then the economy collapsed, and the stock market collapsed, and oil prices, and inflation. I wish I could give you an answer, but the best I can say is swing trading will come back. I promise you, but there's no edge there right now. I just don't think there is. It'll come back. So I'm sorry. Sometimes I think maybe I'm a little too honest, but it's just reality. I'm going to finish on LASE. Ooh, through Friday's highs, we got a party. This is number 1 or number 2. So AGFY through 2, and then LASE previous days highs. All right, guys. A lot out there. Again, as much as I'll finish on this point like I finish on many times. Again, it's very tough to swing trade right now, but oh my gosh, like you guys are, PEGY is in play. Yes. Guys, there's so many day trades out there. Stay agile, trade the patterns, and someday swing trading will come back someday. So, all right, my friends, number 1, man, I really want to see what happens with Nerve when it unhalts. But, I don't know. I can't predict what's going to happen with Nerve when it unhalts. INPX is a chat pump. LASE? Listen, PEGY. So, I don't know. VEV? I think I'm going to go with INPX as the number 1 for now. I gotta, it's only 8:45. I'm going to go with INPX because I like the after hour squeeze. We know shorts are stuck when these, we know what that 4 a.m. spike means. Okay. There's only one reason for that 4 a.m. spike. Idiots held it over the weekend. They got a margin call. They got forced out, and it's 2 million float, and it's rotated the float. Now, by no means is that the only play. And by no means, I mean, listen, I may change my mind. There's a lot out there. So again, to all of those at the Trader and Investor Summit, I'll see you next year. And again, get down there. I think it starts in 9 minutes, or at 9. You should already be there. Soak it up. Network. Listen, again, like I said, I met the very first one. I met Michael Good. I've learned so much from Michael Good. Met Mark Crook at the first one. Obviously met Sykes at the first one. Take advantage of it. I truly, truly mean it. You know, do the networking. Take notes. It could literally change your life. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.